MLB The Show's coverage of Major League Baseball is on the air. Coming up, we've got a good matchup in store between the St. Louis Cardinals and the Cincinnati Reds. Right now. Luis Castillo will be on the bump for Game 2 of the series. Dan Plesac, what's the word on him?
Hey, we're looking at a guy that knows how to pitch. Last year, his ERA was just under 3.5 for the season, and I would imagine going into the offseason, he's looking to better that, and hopefully he gets off to a good start, and we'll see if that starts in this one today.
Here's Kolten Wong now, and we are ready for some daytime baseball.
Kolten Wong.
Here comes the first pitch. And there's a fastball well off the plate inside. And guys, these Reds, as they enter play here this afternoon, they didn't get it done here in front of a big opening day crowd, but they'll look to get back on track here.
Yeah, Matty, I know it's not do or die. It's only Game 2 of the season, but you never want to drop the home opener, and you certainly don't want to find yourselves 0-2 when you leave the ballpark today.
Count even now at 1-1. The temperature here at game time still definitely on the cool side. 51 degrees at first pitch. The 1-1 is swung on and missed for strike number 2. Hit on the ground to short. Throw too late, and he's on with an infield single to open up the ball game.
Hey, I know everybody was on their toes right there from the pitcher to the defensive side. Leadoff hitters are known for this. Find ways to beat the ball into the ground and beat it out and get on base. Now they have to keep him in check. Let's see if they hold the runner close.
Here's Dexter Fowler now. As the first pitch misses to him, it's ball 1. That's lifted the other way out to left. Castellanos will settle under it to make the play for the first out, as the runner will have to head back to first.
Batting third.
Now a chance to look at the starting 9 for the visiting St. Louis Cardinals. Thoughts, Dan? Who stands out?
Yeah, Matt, I think everyone should keep an eye on Kolten Wong. He comes into this one hitting over 400 career against his opponent. Now, obviously, that's a relatively small sample size of at-bats, but it seems like he really likes facing this guy. It'll be interesting to see if the past history holds true.
Here's Paul Goldschmidt now. Now a swing as he shoots this down the right field line. And now it'll kick around in the corner. And they'll have runners at second and third following the one-out double.
When it left his bat, I thought it might curve foul, but he manages to squeak it just inside the right field line for a well-hit line drive double. By the time the right fielder tracked it down, he was easily into second.
Digging in now will be Matt Carpenter, as he'll take a look at a slider here that finds the zone for strike 1. Set to deliver the 0-1. Took something off there as this pitch is in the dirt, but handled quickly behind the plate. Wong on third. Goldschmidt at second with one away. Two balls and a strike to Matt Carpenter.
Hey, lots of guys get too aggressive in a spot like this, but he's done a nice job of gaining some count leverage. Look for him to put the ball in play hard.
Called strike that time, and it's even at 2-2.
Let's get it going, boys. Somebody's loose, hitting 98 with ease in the first inning.
The 2-2. Never tempted to swing at that ball down low. It's ball 3.
Boy, not what you want coming out of the gate as a pitcher, right? You don't want to have to show all of your pitches this early on in the game, but that's a quality at bat. And what does it make you do as a pitcher? You have to use a lot of your pitches, and the more pitches a hitter sees, the better chance they have to make good contact.
And he fouls this one off. The next 3-2 is swung on and missed. He got him on strikes.
One thing to know is not all strikeouts are created equal. Right there, he goes down on strikes, but he really made that guy on the mound work for it. And when you're doing that in the first inning, it can have an effect on how deep he's going to be able to go into this start. There's a big difference between that and going down on 3 or 4 pitches.
So Paul DeYoung digs in next as he'll try and hold off the swing, but this one's in there for strike 1. Lifetime versus this arm. He's got 5 base hits in 23 at-bats. He's also hit a couple of home runs against him. Comes set, the 0-1.
Count is 1 and 2.
High fastball right there with a 2-strike count. You know what that might be doing? Setting up the next pitch. Could be that hard slider down and away. Something breaking down and away off the plate.
Here's the 1-2.
I got the count 2 and 2.
Looked like he just tried to do too much with that fastball right there. He overthrew it a little bit. That's pretty much the case when you airmail a fastball like that.
So let's take a peek at our umpiring crew in this one. Working the plate is Larry Bullard.
Hey, behind the dish, D-Row, Larry Bullard. Pretty standard guy, works it. The only problem I think at times hitters have a little bit difficult time. He'll give a little bit on that inside corner and outside corner. Not very consistent.
Yeah, but Larry's approachable. That's the one thing. If you turn around and say, is that as far as you're going on the outer half, he's usually going to tell you.
Fouled away. 7th pitch of the at-bat coming up. Rolled slowly down the third baseline, but this is going to be a foul ball as that keeps things at 2-2. Two and two. Here it is. Struck him out, so they work out of the jam as he strands 2 men in scoring position. Back-to-back strikeouts keep him out of danger. More of the show. Saturday baseball after this. Miles Michaelis, a right-hander from Florida, gets the ball as the starter here. What's your take on him, Dan?
This ought to be interesting to see how this guy bounces back from last year when he had an ERA over 4. I know his team is expecting better things from him this year, and we'll see if he can continue to get a little bit better, limit the number of walks, and also limit the number of hits per 9 innings.
So striding forward now, Jorge Polanco. He'll lead things off here in the bottom half of the first. Edge of the zone that time taken and ruled a strike. Dan, D-Row, we take a look at this Cardinals ball club as they enter play this afternoon. They were the spoilers here on opening day as they took game 1 of the season on the road.
Yeah, Matty, not easy to start opening day on the road and grab a W in the opponent's ballpark, but that's what happened, and they come into game 2 with a chance to set the tone in this series.
Here's the 1-1.
2 balls, 1 strike.
He's fallen behind now, 3-1.
He's only 4 pitches in, but he doesn't look too sharp to start the day off.
Hit hard to the right side. Fielded by Goldschmidt. He'll take it to the bag himself, and the leadoff man is gone here to start the home first.
The first base.
Time now for a look at the hometown Reds starting line on this lineup as they go for their first win.
Well, Matty, this lineup's going to have to find a way to score early. Get this pitcher uncomfortable, stay on the attack, get into the bullpen. That's the name of the game. They let this guy settle in, he'll breeze through 7 strong.
In is Joey Votto now. Lifted down the line in left. But this will land untouched. The windup and the 0-1. And they'll try to bounce a curveball on 0-2, but he holds back. It's 1-2 now.
He didn't look overly fooled right there because a lot of pitchers will go to the breaking stuff 0-2, but he certainly looked ready for a breaker on that pitch.
And now a pitch on the way. Little chopper back to the mound. And that's the second out.
Well executed two-seamer on the outside corner that time, and that's what you'll get a lot of with that pitch. He rolled right over it.
Digging in now, Nicholas Castellanos. He'll get to take his first cuts here. The pitch. A high fastball is in there.
Looked like he was going to wait him out, see if he was going to come over the heart of the plate. Well, newsflash, he is, and this hitter's going to adjust his batting gloves, and he better be ready in the box.
2 out, nobody on. Swung on and hit deep to left center. This one has a chance. Goodbye, home run. It's a solo shot off the bat of Nick Castellanos. First home run of the campaign for him, and they've taken a 1-run lead.
That's how the manager drew it up right there. Hold the visiting team scoreless and then grab a huge home run in the first.
So now to the plate, Mike Moustakas, as he'll try to hold back on the swing, but he went around for the first strike. Looking to get on base and keep this first inning alive. Into the windup, here comes the 0-1. Lifted in the air toward the line and right. And foul. Now here it comes.
I got to count 1-2.
Hey, I get it. He wants to set up that breaking ball down and away, but that 0-2 fastball wasn't even close.
The 1-2.
All 2.
Hey, expect a challenge right here. Does not want to run the count full.
The 2-2. Gets him looking at the knees for the strikeout. But the Reds hit the scoreboard first on this solo homer. We'll head to the top of the second. It's now 1-0 Reds. New inning set to get underway, and now it'll be the catcher, Yadier Molina.
Yadier Molina.
First pitch coming, here it is. And this one's nowhere close as that bounces to the plate for ball 1. That's wide, 2-0. Here's the pitch. 3-0 now. Tyler O'Neill will be next. Now the 3-0 offering is laid off, but in there for strike one. High fly ball out to straightaway center. Laureano is there, and he has it for the first out.
Batting seven, the left fielder.
Okay, here's how the Reds are lining up in this one. Let's take a look at catcher Wilson Contreras. This guy has got one of the best arms in the game. Think Gary Sanchez, but in the National League. Nobody wants to attempt stealing bags on this guy, and brings a powerful bat to the lineup.
Stepping in now, Tyler O'Neill, as he looks at a fastball that misses off the plate for ball one. O'Neill has what you'd call elite speed. His legs are a big part of his game on both sides of the scorecard.
This is one tool, Matty, I know nothing about. I used to get to first base, hand my batting gloves to the first base coach, give daps to the first baseman, and be like, yo, what's up? This guy gets on first base, and he's thinking about second and third.
Bases are empty, one man out. 3-1 to the Cardinals left fielder.
Well, this next pitch is a big one. The last thing you want to do is give a free pass to a guy that can run like this. He's a real.
And it's up to a 3-2 full count now.
Not the ideal location for a changeup up in the zone, but he got away with it.
Now a swing and a miss. He struck him out, and it's 2 up, 2 down to start the second.
It's always nice to keep a guy that has good wheels off base, and that's just what they did right there. Big strikeout, keep that guy off the base path.
At the plate now, Lane Thomas. As he'll take a look at a pitch too low, it's ball one. He'll work on keeping this top of the second alive. Now the 1-0 is offered at and missed for the first strike. Bases are empty here with 2 men out. Hit in the air out to center field. Laureano is camped under this one as he tucks this one away to retire the side. 1, 2, 3 go the Cardinals. They still trail 1-0. Standing in, Eugenio Suarez. He'll start us out here in the home half of the second.
Eugenio Suarez.
Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. The 1-0. Taken on the inside corner for strike one. Curveball taken for a strike on the inside.
Hey, I don't blame him for giving up on that curveball. That was a rainbow coming out of the sky. Stole a strike.
And he lays off the fastball away, so it's 2-2 now. Hit sharply toward the right side. And a base hit, so early trouble to lead off the inning.
Sometimes you just got to trust your hands. That pitch probably wasn't even in the zone, and he was able to fight it off for a base hit.
Now at the plate, Jesse Winker. Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. And he misses inside with that one. Ball one. Runners off for second. Liner toward right center. That gets down, and he's got himself a base hit. And they won't even attempt to run on that arm in right, so despite the runner moving on the pitch, it'll wind up first and second here.
Yeah, definitely not the execution you're looking for to pull an outside breaking ball, but who cares? Next day's box score, that's a line drive.
Here's the young catcher, Wilson Contreras, as he'll go after the first pitch and bounce it into foul territory. In the dirt. Throw to third, and it's too late as he's in there. So now 2 men in scoring position.
Man, it was already a dicey situation with 2 on and no out, and then things get worse with the wild pitch there. So instead of a chance to turn 2, they've got runners on second and third, and a base hit will drive in a pair.
Just behind the fastball there, 2 strikes now.
I kind of like the aggressive attitude right here. I know he's in a jam. What does he do? He goes to his best stuff, and that's the fastball.
The 1-2.
Interesting pitch selection right there, in off the plate. Not too many pitchers in the game want to go in there and risk hitting the guy and letting him get on first base free of charge.
This is foul right side. He'll try again. 1-2. Fouled off. The 1-2. On the ground for the shortstop, DeYoung. Fielded cleanly. Only play is going to be to first, so score it as an RBI ground out as the lead moves to 2-0 now.
Batting it, the center fielder, number 22.
And that'll bring in Ramon Laureano. Here comes the first pitch.
Nope, outside. Inside, ball 2.
Too tight with that one. 3-0. 1 out and a runner on second base. And that misses, ball 4. So it's first and second now with only 1 away.
Yeah, the pitching coach would hate to go to the bullpen this early in the game, but sometimes you have no choice. On the flip side, he might just get in his face a little bit out there, try to challenge him, wake him up from his funk. Either way, we'll see how it works.
So runners at first and second here with 1 away. And digging in to hit next, it'll be the pitcher, Luis Castillo. He's set and the pitch. Showing bunt here, but he takes ball 1.
In today's game, if they're going to give you an out, you take it. You have to find a way to and take the out at first.
The 1-0 is going to be a sacrifice attempt as he gets it down. Wong for 1. On to Goldschmidt, but too late as they'll just get the 1.
Up next for Cincinnati, the shortstop, Jorge.
Settling in now, Jorge Polanco. He's 0 for 1 after grounding out in his only trip to the plate so far. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. And that misses inside 1-0.
Well, he's been laboring a bit through these first 2 innings of work. That's 37 pitches, and ideally he'd be closer to 27 instead.
The 1-0.
Great job of doubling up with a fastball inside. A lot of times you'll see a pitcher go in there, but they won't go back in there a second time. This guy's not afraid to pitch inside.
The 1-1 home is in there for the second strike.
He's looking pretty passive here, hitting with a chance to drive it a run. Gonna have to make something happen with 2 strikes now.
The 1-2. This one's flared toward left center. Thomas is on the run for it, but he can't make the play as it finds the outfield grass. And the runner scores from third as they extend their lead. It's a 3-0 game.
Number 19, Joey Votto.
So up steps the former MVP Joey Votto. As the first pitch here's a bit high, it's ball 1. 2 men are on with 2 men out. Two 2-0 now.
Hey, time to start making some quality pitches. He finds himself in a tough spot behind an account with guys on base.
Now the 2-0.
Hey.
Hit hard on the ground to second. Throw on to first, and they're able to escape the monster inning as the side is retired. So it's 2 runs on 3 hits, no errors, and 2 men left stranded. We played 2 full. The Reds are on top, 3-0. Top of the third set to get underway, and into bat next, the pitcher Miles Mikolas.
Hey, we're still in the early stages in this one. They're only down by a couple of runs, but it's really key for this leadoff guy to try to get on and get a big inning started.
First pitch on its way. In there, no balls and a strike.
Pitcher wants to have a quick inning right here, capitalize on the momentum his batters have.
And that's off his leg on the mound. But he is able to recover as he gets the out at first. 1 away now. And time now to see quite where that got him. And it appeared from up here at least, and his actions on the field confirm it. It looked like it got him on his drive leg, which could be problematic, of course, for him. But from the way he's trying to walk it off, I think he's going to try to continue. Now at the plate, Colton Wong. First pitch coming. Here it is.
Yeah.
He's in complete command of his 2-seamer right now. It's got great movement, great depth, running all over the place. This offense is going to have a tough time.
Grounded to third. Reined in. And there's out number 2.
Now batting, the right fielder, Dexter Fowler.
So bases are empty here with 2 gone, and that'll bring in the switch hitting outfielder Dexter Fowler. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. Two out, nobody on. Outside for a ball, 1-1. Fowler behind a ball and 2 strikes.
Boy, this guy's got it going on right now. He's executing everything. He should feel pretty good. He's retired 7 in a row.
Now a fastball as he just reared up and let that one fly, and the inning is over. Down in order go the Cardinals. Still down 3-0. Back now with Mark DeRosa and Dan Plesac, Matt Vasgersian, as it'll be Nicolas Castellanos to start out the inning. Here comes the first pitch. That's softly hit to right. Will that get down? Catch made out there by Wong, and that's your first out.
The batter, number 9, second baseman, Mike Moustakas.
So digging in now, Mike Moustakas. 0 for 1 for him here in this one. First delivery to him on the way. And it's fouled away. 1 out, nobody on. Even 1-1 count to Moustakas. Moustakas, or just Moose for short, he was selected in the first round back in the draft of 2007.
Yeah, Matty, they certainly got it right when they drafted this guy. He has turned himself into an absolute superstar. Everybody knows this guy's name, and kids are buying his jerseys.
Ready on 1-2. And he fouls this one off. The next 1-2 pitch. Grounded up the first baseline, but this is a foul ball as the count holds steady at 1-2. Open stance by Moustakas, and now the pitch. Not close with that one. It's way above the strike zone.
This is exactly the reason why this guy has been so successful and has played this game so long, scrambling pitch after pitch, making this guy work out on the mound.
Now a swing and a ground ball for Wong at second. He's got it, and there are 2 away now.
The third baseman, number 7, Eugenio Suarez.
Standing in, Eugenio Suarez. He reached on a single in his first try. Here it comes. And that's inside for a ball. 1-0. High and deep to right center. Back goes Thomas at the track. And he makes a nice catch on the track as that ends the inning. One more look at the final out. A teeth rattler if ever there was one. More from the show. Saturday Baseball following this message and a word from our local stations. All set for the start of the 4th. And stepping in, the power-hitting first baseman, Paul Goldschmidt. Here it comes. Goldschmidt, a native of the state of Delaware. He was an 8th-round selection back in the 2009 MLB draft.
Man, coming out of the late rounds, you have to grind for everything. Nothing is given to you. And this guy has turned himself into a very solid big league ball player. That's a big accomplishment.
This guy's been throwing the ball great so far, but he's going to be tested here. 4, 5, and 6 coming up this part of the lineup.
Hit hard on the ground to second. And the off-balance throw gets him. Nice play for the out.
the third.
And this is not an easy play when you have to range to your right. He really didn't have a chance to get his feet set, so this is all arm. Nicely done.
Here's Matt Carpenter. He's 0 for 1 thus far. Infield in the overshift here. Now the pitch.
1-0.
Man, this guy has retired a whole slew right now. I think what he needs to do is just stay focused and keep attacking the game plan like he has up to this point, because everything he's done has worked.
50th pitch of the game on its way.
That's Bolton.
You can see this guy's more focused at the plate right now. In that first AB, he went down on strikes.
2-0 count. The pitch is taken. Strike one.
Hey, he's got great feel for that pitch right there. He can throw it anytime he wants for a strike.
On a good pitch there, had him stretching to get out there, and it's 2-2 now.
Man, that's another ugly swing right there. This team is just struggling so mightily to get on base. They've looked off balance all game.
And that is swung on and missed. He's down on strikes, and the first two are retired here to begin inning number 4. So with 2 gone here in the 4th, let's check out our pitch speed comparison for the 2 starters. And boy, you can see it there. A couple of power arms out there as both of these guys are working in the high 90s. So that brings in the power hitting middle infielder Paul DeJong. And Dan, it seems like this starter is just dominating the game right now. Feels like we're seeing a lot of 3-up, 3-down innings.
No doubt about that, Matt. Hey, I've enjoyed watching him go about his business, but I'm also interested to see if this offense can figure out a way to get a couple of cracks in his armor before it gets too late.
Yeah, that remains to be seen. Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. Yanked the slider across that time, laid off for a ball. Fouled away.
Not surprised he's laid on a heater right there. Just saw an off-speed pitch. Wanted to stay back a little bit too long.
Fouled off.
Nope.
Now a fastball awfully close, but he doesn't get the call. It's 2-2 now. Here's the pitch. Swung on and missed, and that's the final out of the inning. 1, 2, 3 go the Cardinals. They trail in this one 3-0. Just about set to go for the last of the 4th. But before we do that, here's Heidi Watney.
Matt, I had a chance to talk about the state of the Reds offense with their manager between innings. And one thing he mentioned is how well they're doing at simply putting the ball in play. We looked into the numbers, and as a team, they've had a contact rate of over 85% in this game, meaning that when they swing the bat, they're missing the ball less than 15% of the time. To put that into context, the very best teams in baseball usually are right around 80% for an entire season. So at least for today, they're displaying an amazing ability to put wood to ball.
Thank you, Heidi. Now here's the pitch. Jesse Winker stands in as he looks at a called strike.
I guess the game plan from the offensive standpoint today coming into this one was they were going to work the counts. They've been super patient at the plate in the early goings of this game, and they've got the lead looking for more.
Behind 0-2 now. Nothing in 2 count, and the pitch. And he popped him up. And that'll get down for a base hit.
That's a nice piece of hitting right there, Dan. He went heater up in the zone and then tried to drop the off speed, but he was on it.
Boy, Mark, that's the oldest trick in the book, right? He used one pitch to set up the other. This guy wasn't having any part of that.
Next to hit will be Wilson Contreras, as the first pitch to him is off the plate for a ball, 1-0. Comes into this at bat 0 for 1 in the ball game. Contreras in front, 2 balls and no strikes.
That's a good take on a fastball out of the zone. Hey, I get it. He's looking for a ball to drive, but that ball was a little bit too far up in the zone. That's one you normally pop right up.
And it's fouled away. High fly ball out to straightaway center. Thomas has it for route number 1.
Now batting, number 22.
So a runner at first with 1 man gone, and digging in now, Ramon Laureano. He's set. Here it comes. Now this is popped up, but Molina should have room behind the plate, and he'll put this one away in foul territory for the second out.
Now batting, the pitcher, Luis Castillo.
So here's the Reds pitcher, Luis Castillo, reached by way of a fielder's choice his first time around. From the belt, kicks and deals. First pitch fastball in there for a called strike. He's ready. Here's the 0-1. Swing and he pops him up. Coming on is Fowler. He can't get to it. This one's down. And that runner will go no further than second as there are 2 aboard now.
Boy, Diego, you're talking about frustrating as a pitcher. You have the pitcher up with 2 outs, and he extends the inning there with a base hit.
Yeah, it's funny. I've hit 8th in my career, and the grind was to try and get the pitcher up so you could waste that out and flip the lineup over. This guy took it into his own hands and did just that. By getting a knock, now we could have some issues here.
Jorge Polanco stands in for the 3rd time now as he takes a look at a ball. It's 1-0. 3 runs, 6 hits, and no errors in the game for Cincinnati thus far. That evens it up 1-1. Looking to wiggle out of this. Here it is.
That's out.
Great game plan so far by this offense. They're not chasing any of those breaking balls out of the zone.
Popped up, and oh, this one drops.
Lucky he got a piece right there. He was definitely late on that pitch after seeing a previous off-speed pitch.
On the ground for the shortstop, DeYoung. Scooped up, and the 2-out threat will not come to pass as the inning is over. Reds strand a couple. They lead it 3-0. Welcome back. Heidi Watney standing by as we get set for the top of the 5th.
Thanks, Matt. In between innings, I was able to catch up with the manager of the Cardinals to discuss his thoughts on his lineup so far. Needs to improve as the game moves forward. They're struggling to drive the baseball into the gaps right now, as only 1 of their hits has been for extra bases. That makes it pretty tough to generate runs, but he said it's up to everyone in the lineup to make the necessary adjustments. It hasn't gone their way to this point, but that shouldn't mean they can't put together some great swings the rest of the way.
St. Louis.
Thank you, Heidi.
Number 4, Yadier Molina.
Now here it comes. Yadier Molina is in for the 2nd time now as he looks at a ball inside. 1-0. Now the pitch.
Ball 2.
Two balls and a strike to the St. Louis leadoff hitter.
Boy, what a time to pull the string on him. On 2-0, there's no way anyone's thinking changeup. So if you can locate it, that's pretty much unhittable.
Nope.
Fastball, and looks like they're pinching him a bit here. It's 3-1.
Great AB up until this point. A walk right here could really just infuse some confidence into this lineup.
And he fouls this one off. Now a ball hit foul off to the right and up into the crowd. This is line to left. But coming on quickly is the left fielder to make the play for the first out.
Good contact to start out the inning. Thought he might be on base with some sort of a hit, but it hung up there too long. Just unlucky that time.
Now in the box, Tyler O'Neill. He'll look to bounce back after striking out his last time up.
Yeah, but it was a good changeup, Matty. Good arm action on that pitch. Look for him to try and stay back a little bit more. Let the ball get a little deeper. Don't be shocked if this pitcher tries to rush a heater right here.
No balls and one strike. Swing and a miss. It's 0-2.
There's a pitch we haven't seen in a while. It's going to be tough on the hitters if they have to incorporate that into their mindset.
And this is swung on and missed, so it's 2 up, 2 down to start the fifth.
Well, it's been a rough series for him at the plate so far. That's 4 strikeouts in the first 2 games, so this pitching staff clearly has him figured out.
In now, Lane Thomas. As he'll watch a slider that runs out of the strike zone away for ball 1. Flied out in his first at-bat, so make him 0 for 1 so far. The windup and the 1-0 pitch. Sneaks a fastball by him at the letters. It's 1-1.
This pitcher's bringing it with some high velo. You better get that front foot down early and get ready, or he's going to throw it right by you.
No runs, 2 hits, and no errors so far for the Redbirds. Oh, he pulls the string on the circle change. 1-2.
Man, he's in control of all his weapons right here. 1 strike away from 5 shutout innings.
To 2 balls and 2 strikes now. Here now the 2-2.
3-2.
Looked to me like he tried to do way too much on that 2-2 pitch. You don't have to come into the zone on that count, but a pitch that far outside isn't going to tempt anyone to swing.
Into the windup, ready with the payoff pitch. And that one's taken outside for a ball. He walked him. So no 1-2-3 inning here. They've got themselves a 2-out base runner.
Well, he loses them there, but that's just the first walk he's given up, along with a couple of hits. So his command has been pretty solid so far.
So in now is the Cardinals pitcher, Miles Mikolas. He got on top of one and was a ground out victim last time. From the stretch, here's the pitch. And he popped him up. And nope, this one falls, so he'll get another shot. 2 out with the man at first. Gets the fastball by him here, and he's in control. 0-2. Cardinals pitcher up there with a 1-2 count. He struck him out, his 8th punch out of the ball game, and that one ends the inning. Cards leave one. They trail it here 3-0. Digging in once again, Joey Votto. No hits to this point.
The first baseman, Joey Votto.
First pitch of the at-bat on its way. And a high strike to begin the at-bat. It's 0-1.
Shocked he didn't let it fly right there. Usually you're looking for a fastball elevated to get the party started.
Now a hard liner. But this will be a foul ball. And he'll just waste one there. 1-2.
If I'm in the box, you take a step out right here. Take a deep breath after that high fastball. You got to be leery of him burying something in the dirt.
Now that's popped up. Molina is there. 1 away.
The left fielder,
That's
number
exactly
2.
what they wanted out of that pitch up in the zone. They took him up the ladder, and he couldn't get up to it. So that was an easy pop-out. Well-executed pitch there.
Into the box now, Nicholas Castellanos. He's working on a 1-for-2 game so far. Here's the first pitch to him. And a bit too high with that one. It's 1-0.
Ball.
2-0 now.
2-0 to a guy with this kind of pop, you better be awfully careful because he's going to be swinging out of his shoes.
Now the pitch. 3-0 now.
I'd be shocked if this wasn't a 4-pitch walk right here. He doesn't want to mess around and leave something over the heart of the plate and get beat in this situation.
3 balls and a strike to the Reds left fielder. High fly ball out to straightaway center. Thomas is there. 2 gone.
The batter, number 9, second baseman, Mike Moustakas.
Ready for another shot now. Mike Moustakas. He's hitless in his 2 at-bats so far. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes.
Count 1-0.
Wouldn't mind the pitcher expanding the zone a little bit more and using his aggressiveness against him.
The 1-0 is in there for strike 1.
Nope.
Inside and low. 2-1.
Man, that's one of those. How could you not swing at that one? A good take there on that pitch.
Now the 2-1.
Hey.
Trying to nibble here, and he misses to run it full now. 3-2. A shot down the first baseline, but this will get foul, so they'll do it again. 3-2. Making him sweat out there. The 7th pitch coming up. And a fastball misses there. Ball 4.
Now batting, the third baseman, Eugenio.
So stepping in, Eugenio Suarez, man at first after the 2-out walk. From the stretch. Right down Broadway that time. Strike 1. And now the Cardinals get the bullpen working here. Both a lefty and a right-hander have stood up. Into the corner and slicing foul. A runner on first with 2 away. Hit hard on the ground to second. And a diving effort there, but it'll come up empty. It's a base hit. And that runner will go no further than second as there are 2 aboard now.
33.
Well, you know what? Good hitters are good hitters for a reason, D-Row. And to be able to hang in there on an 0-2 pitch and still be able to get a base hit, this guy's about as good as it gets.
Yeah, I'm blown away by this guy, Dan. You wouldn't know if you showed up. You wouldn't know if it's 2-0, 3-1, 0-2. Counts do not matter. This guy trusts in his craft.
Jesse Winker is in for the 3rd time now as he takes a ball outside. It's 1-0. From the belt, the pitch. Just off the outside that time, laid off for a ball.
Got to find a way to execute either a good fastball down and away or flip something off speed for a strike. You cannot miss over the heart of the plate in these situations. The hitter is on high alert.
And he'll lay the fastball in here to get the count back to 2-1.
I tip my hat to the batter right there for taking that pitch. Most guys would have definitely been swinging in that situation. 2-0 fastball, but that was not in the zone he was looking for. Move on to the next pitch.
Winker in front, 3 balls and a strike.
3-1 here. You have to make a good pitch on the mound. Grooving one here rarely works in your favor unless the hitter tries to do too much with it.
Hitters count all the way. Here it comes. And that pitch misses for ball 4. So some intrigue now as the bases are loaded here with 2 away.
And this is the kind of thing that's been happening to him all season long. He'll cruise for a while, hitting his spots, and all of a sudden the wheels come off and he struggles. We'll see if he can recover here.
Here comes the Cardinal manager up out of the dugout out to the mound. And he's going to make a move as that's going to be all for his starter this afternoon. So he'll depart here in the 5th after working just 4-2 unless this one turns around. Dakota Hudson answers the call to pitch here in a big spot. He inherits a bases loaded jam but needs just 1 out to get out of it. Wilson Contreras will be the first one to greet him, and he'll bat in a big spot here. Bases loaded and 2 out in the inning. Trying to hang a 0. Here's the pitch. No contact on the sinker there, and he's behind 0-1.
You have to find a way to lay off that low sinker. There is just no way to do any damage. You're just looking at either a bruised shin or a ground out to the left side.
Comes set, the 0-1. Drilled to the right side. A diving effort here as he gets a glove on it. But they'll still manage to get the out on the force, and with that fine play, the inning comes to an end. 3 left for Cincinnati, but they're on top by a count of 3-0. Here's the second baseman, Colton Wong. He'll start things out in the 6th for a lineup that really hasn't found its groove in this one.
Yeah, only 2 hits so far, Matt, and not very many hard hit balls either. We'll see if they can start making some adjustments.
Now the pitch. One and one. Swinging a soft liner, and this will be no problem over at third, and there's the first out.
Now batting, the right fielder, Dexter Fowler.
Now at the plate, Dexter Fowler. 0 for 2 from him so far in this one. Infield shifted well to the right. Here's the first pitch.
0-1's the count.
Now the 0-1. Oh, and this at-bat is quickly moving from bad to worse. It's 0-2 now.
Usually you see chases outside the zone on off-speed stuff like sliders, breaking balls, and changeups. But to chase a fastball that far outside the zone tells me this hitter's not seeing it well at all.
So he ran the fastball by him for the punch-out. Dexter Fowler is sent packing for out number 2 in the 6th.
Paul Goldschmidt.
And that brings up Paul Goldschmidt. As the first pitch to him is a changeup that can't find the zone. It's ball 1. He's 1 for 2 in this one. Now the 1-0. Fouled away. Fouled off again, and now he's in a 1-2 hole. Fouled off. Now another 1-2. Swing, and oh my, hit him with the high into the upper deck and gone. It's a solo shot here for Paul Goldschmidt. Second home run early in the year, and the Redbirds are on the board. It's now a 3-1 game.
Well, they're still down, but this homer right there might light a fire under the whole team. Give them a spark to climb back into this thing. We'll see if this gets them going.
The third baseman, number 13, Matt Carpenter.
Into the box now, Matt Carpenter. As he will look at a first pitch fastball for ball 1. He's 0 for 2 in the ball game so far. Fastball at 96 on the radar gun, and it's 1-1.
Nice adjustment out on the mound. Overthrew the first one a little bit, but got on top and let that ball rip right out in front of him.
1-2 as the changeup had him out in front there. Some action out in the bullpen. Couple of right-handers starting to loosen up. Bases are empty here with 2 men out. Weak grounder back to the mound. Throw on to Votto will take care of him at first, and the side is retired. Cards claw back a bit on this solo home run. Through 5.5, it's the Reds 3 and the Cardinals 1. Striding in once again, Ramon Laureano. In his last at-bat, he popped out in foul ground.
Yeah, Matt, he's got to make an adjustment right here. His swing definitely broke down, dropped his back shoulder, and thus the result was a terrible pop-up foul.
First pitch of the at-bat on its way. And that misses ball 1. The 1-0 home. Swing and a flare hit toward right. Coming on is Fowler. Oh, and a great diving catch for the first down.
Taking another look at it, the ball has some topspin on it, but he's on the full run and dives to make the catch. Nice defensive play right there.
Next to hit will be the pitcher, Luis Castillo, hitting in his own turn with his guys up by 2 in inning number 6. Here comes the first pitch.
1-0.
The 1-0. Misses, ball 2.
Ball 2.
Can't fall behind against the pitcher. Need to minimize pitch count against the easy outs, and this is certainly one of them.
The 2-0 on the way. To the left side, but it's well foul. Now the 2-1 is a slider that misses below the zone.
Well, he really needs to make this guy swing the bat right here. He's not the type of hitter you want to dance around with.
And not the kind of swing you're looking for. 3-1 as it runs to a full count now. 3-2. Bases are empty, 1 man out. Good bite to that sinker as he gets him to swing through it for out number 2.
Now, I know he struck out there, but for a pitcher, that's a pretty solid at bat. Anytime you can make an opposing pitcher out there work and throw quite a few more extra pitches, that's a quality AB in my book.
At the plate, Jorge Polanco. As he swings and lifts it in the air out to left field. And he'll get there in plenty of time to put this one away, and that ends the inning. So they go quietly here in this half inning. 7th inning coming up. It's the Reds 3 and the Cardinals 1. Raisel Iglesias will come on in relief as he'll make his 2nd appearance of the season so far.
Number 26, Raisel Iglesias.
7th inning ready to roll, and that'll bring forth the slugging shortstop, Paul DeJong.
Even though we're moving into the back end of this game, they're only down by a couple of runs. You know that old slogan, a bloop and a blast. They could certainly use that right now.
Strike 1 to start the at-bat. Set up away with the changeup, but it's 1-1. And it's fouled away. The 1-2 is swung on and missed. He got him.
Really good late bite on that slider right there. The best ones have that late action that just darts at the last minute. They're so tough to get the bat on, and when you've got that good slider going, it's a great strikeout pitch.
Yadi Molina digging in now. As the first pitch to him runs a bit inside for ball 1. No hits to this point. Maybe a little jumpy there as he swings through the fastball. Sliced hard on the ground. On to first, and there were 2 down.
Now batting, left fielder, Tyler O'Neill.
Ready for another chance? Tyler O'Neill. He struck out swinging in his last trip to the plate.
Yeah, Matty, big time K last time up, and it's been a tough series for him so far. You can tell he's just not seeing the ball off this team. Let's see if he can make an adjustment right here. 1
ball, no strikes to count. The 1-0. Here's a shot to left field and deep. Look at this. Gone. A solo homer off the bat of Tyler O'Neill. First home run of the campaign for him. And the Cardinals are back within a run. It's now a 3-2 game.
Yeah, and you could see he just made a mistake. He was cruising in the 7th, getting the first 2 outs, but then he offered up one that caught a little bit too much of the plate. This one got up and out of here, ruining what looked like a good appearance out of the bullpen.
Into the box, Lane Thomas. And that misses for ball 1. It was a walk in his last trip. And a strike to even the count. 1-1.
Everything this guy throws is hard. That changeup he throws is in the high 80s to go along with that good heater.
And now a good slider that doesn't quite catch the zone. It's 2-1 now. Swinging a blooper to the right side. In there, a base hit.
Boy, that's a big base hit right there. The only problem now, D-Row, you have the pitcher's spot on deck. It'll be interesting to see how they play this one.
Well, those guys on the bench, they know their pay grade. They've been getting loose since the 4th inning. I look for the manager to definitely make the move here for another bat.
Tommy Edman will come on to pinch hit here in a big spot. And he lays off there, 1-0.
This is where you got to take stock in the situation. Adjust your batting gloves and realize you need a gapper to score this guy from first. If nothing less, pass the baton to the guy behind you and keep the line moving.
And that's too high, ball 2.
Hey, the bullpen needs to step up in this situation. I got to believe the manager was hoping for way more than this.
Now the 2-0. High in the air down the right field line. But this is going to wind up a foul ball. Can't connect there. It's 2-2. Never tempted to swing at that ball down low. It's ball 3.
3-2, 2 out, runner on first. Lots of possible outcomes on this pitch.
Now the payoff pitch home. And he missed with it. Ball 4. So that means now the potential tying run will move into scoring position at second.
He did not want to let the hitter off the hook with 2 outs, and now he's got a runner in scoring position to deal with.
Amir Garrett will get the ball here as he looks to get the final out in the top of the 7th.
Number 50, Amir Garrett.
Colton Wong will be his first assignment here as he'll face him with runners at first and second and 2 away. Trying to hold the lead. Here's the delivery. And he tries to hold back on the swing, but I think it would have been ruled a strike anyway. It's 0-1. Big spot. 2 out, possible tying and go-ahead runs on base. Waved at and missed, and he's behind 0-2. Can't get him to chase. It's 1-2. Garrett features an absolute power slider, and he uses it a lot. He throws it hard and gets a lot of late movement on that pitch.
Yeah, Matt, and this is one of the reasons why this guy is so hard to square up and get the barrel of the bat on. He throws hard, and this slider that he throws, it takes a sharp break down, and it's really hard to get the barrel on it. You'll see lots of swings and misses, and he can throw this pitch 3-4 times in a row and still make hitters look bad.
He struck him out, and it could have been worse. The inning over with only a run coming across to score. Cards forced to settle for one. We'll move on now to the bottom half of the seventh. Get up and stretch. The Reds lead it 3-2. Genesis Cabrera gets the call from the pen to take over on the mound and start the home seventh. Last half of the seventh here, and standing in is the on-base machine, first baseman Joey Votto. Pitch on the way. And he'll lay off a fastball here in a good spot, but ruled the ball 1-0. High in the air down the right field line. And this is taken in by Fowler for the first out.
The left fielder, number 2,
Nicholas Castellanos will stand in again, but first we'll flash you back to the very first inning of the ballgame. And here you go, a solo home run that had him off and running early on. Now the pitch.
Count 1-0.
Very tight ball game. 3-2 our score in inning number 7. Out of play off to the right. It's 1-1. Here it comes. And a fastball swung on and missed as he just reared back there. 2 away.
Well, you gotta love a live young arm. He's got an electric fastball, and if he can learn to harness that and work in his solid secondary stuff, he's going to have a really nice career on the mound. Not everyone is gifted with a fastball like that.
Standing in now, Mike Moustakas, as he'll watch a first pitch curveball drop in there for strike 1. He's hitless in his 2 at-bats so far. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. Now a ball sliced out of play down the left field line. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-2 pitch.
The count is 1-2.
2 out, nobody on. And he lays off it to even the count 2-2.
Good job to lay off that 1-2 breaking ball, put himself right back in this at bat.
Pitch on the way. And they're working the outer half here, but that one's wide for ball 3.
That was another good pitch and a tough call that could have gone either way. He couldn't get him to bite on it again, so the count's gone from 0-2 to 3-2.
Good wood on it there, but foul, so they'll do it again. Open stance by Moustakas, and now the pitch. And he fouls this one off. Had to sit back on the changeup, and he did a good job to get the bat on that one. Into the windup, ready with the payoff pitch. And this one misses high for ball 4, and they have themselves a 2-out base runner. So that's the second walk he's worked in this one.
Yeah, and that seems to be a popular approach when this guy steps in. He can really hurt you with one swing, so I think the idea is mostly not to let this one guy beat you, Matt.
Ready now for Cincinnati, Eugenio Suarez. So far 2 for 3 in this one. Here's the first pitch to him.
Ball, that's outside.
2 out with the man at first. And he won't bite at that one either. It's 2-0. Two balls and a strike now.
You're lucky if you get one pitch a night right down the middle. Cannot be late on that fastball.
High fly ball out to straightaway center. And he'll pull this one down a step or two in front of the warning track, and the inning is over. Reds leave one. They're up 3-2. Ready to begin the 8th, and that'll bring in the switch hitting outfielder Dexter Fowler.
This thing's far from over, even though we're moving into the back end of this game. Only down by 1. All they need to do is get this leadoff guy, and they're an extra base hit away from tying this thing up.
Now action in the bullpen as their closer starts to get loose out there. The 1-0.
Ball, that's out.
Don't expect this pitcher to throw something over the heart of the plate. He's going to have to stay on the corners right here. Huge spot in this game. Do not miss over the heart and get beat.
This is hit well out to straightaway center. Back is Fowler. And he missed a home run by a matter of feet. It's off the wall. And he'll get in at second base as the tying runs aboard with a leadoff double.
Wow, when I heard that and saw it leave his bat, I thought we were going to be all tied up, but it just didn't have enough to get out of here, so he's going to have to settle for a double. Tying run on second, and now things are officially getting interesting.
And now with the possible tying run at second here, we're going to have a pinched runner as they try to get a little more speed out there. At the plate now, Paul Goldschmidt, as the first pitch to him is in there for a called strike 1. He's 2 for 3 and looking for more here. A ball and a strike to the Cardinals' first baseman. There's a fastball well off the plate for a ball. This one, everything we could have hoped for. 3-2 in inning number 8. Into center field, line drive base hit. Long throw to the plate. He beats the tag, safe, and we are tied here in the 8th.
You know, D-Row, in today's game, it's not easy scoring in the late innings, so that RBI base hit to tie things up, that comes at a really good time.
Yeah, I say it's not easy. They got 11 guys in the bullpen, and I don't think a guy throws under 97 miles an hour with sink and cut. That is unbelievable he's able to get that knock in that big spot.
To the plate now, Matt Carpenter, as he'll take a look at ball 1. He's hitless in 3 at-bats to this point. The 1-0. A swing and a miss. That's the first strike.
Great pitch in that situation. If he makes contact on that one, more than likely he's hitting into a double play.
Unable to find the zone with the slider. Go ahead runs aboard here at first with nobody out. Fouled away. 2-2. Here it is.
Count ball.
Every base runner in a close game like this really matters, so you can't afford to be giving out free passes this late.
And he misses with it, ball 4, so the potential go-ahead run moves into scoring position now.
The batter, number 11. Shortstop.
Michael Lorenzen comes on now in an awfully difficult situation as there are 2 on here with nobody out.
Number 21, Michael Lorenzen.
Jairo Munoz will come on now and pinch run here. Stepping in for the Cardinals, Paul DeJong. Not much in the way of productivity from him so far, but he's got a chance to come through here in a crucial spot.
Yeah, it's time now that he has to put the rest of those bats behind it because none of that matters if he can clutch up when it really counts.
First pitch coming. Here it is.
Ball 1.
And a ball 1-0.
Ball 1, no strike.
Hard hit ball to short. And that's through into left field for a base hit. And the go-ahead run will move up to third and wisely hold there with nobody out.
Hey, look at this guy compete right there. Nice base hit. Are you kidding me? He had already had the hat trick. He was staring the golden sombrero straight in the face, and he said, no dice.
So a big spot here. Bases loaded, nobody out. And here now is the catcher, Yadier Molina.
I mean, Yadi, when he first broke on the scene, was a defender first and foremost. You can't say that anymore. I mean, he's evolved into a really, really nice offensive player.
And a cut fastball in there for a strike. It's 0-1.
So important getting ahead with the bases loaded. Already a difficult situation, so you don't want to make it any harder by falling behind in the count.
0-1 the count to Molina. Swing and a fly ball. This ought to at least get the go-ahead run in. The catch is made. Here comes the go-ahead run for the plate. But it's offline. He scores. And they've taken the lead here in the 8th.
Hey, putting together good at-bats late in the games can really help out. And how about this sac fly right here? Good at-bat that leads to his team getting the lead.
Now to the plate, Tyler O'Neill. He went deep last time up. Here's the first pitch to him. Tried to check it, and it's 0-1. First and second now, 1 man out. Here's a cutter that's off the plate, 1-1. Comes set, now the pitch. Fouled off. Softly hit down to third, likely no shot at 2. There's one, and nearly a double play. That was closer than I thought it would be, and the inning will continue.
Great job of hustle there by the base runner. That looked like an easy inning-ending double play. Now runners at first and third with 2 outs.
Stepping into the box, Lane Thomas. 1 for 2 in the ballgame thus far. Looking to keep this a 1-run game. The pitch.
One ball, 1 strike.
Ready with the 1-1. And it's fouled away. Runners at the corners, 2 men out. Struck him out. So 2 runs on 3 hits, no errors, and a couple of men left. Not too many more shots left. Home half of the 8th coming up. It's the Cardinals 4 and the Reds 3. Harrison Bader will stay in the game, taking over in right field and batting in the 8th spot.
Number 48. Harrison.
Jairo Munoz is going to go ahead and stay in the ball game and play third now.
Jairo Munoz.
Now the skipper's on his way out toward the home plate area, and I believe that means we're going to have a double switch here. Jordan Hicks will come on to pitch now as he'll move into the 8th spot in the lineup on the double switch here. Brad Miller is into the ball game as well as he'll slide into the pitcher's spot, hitting 9th now on the double switch. Stepping in and ready for another shot, Jesse Winker. It was a walk in his last trip.
Winker.
First offering on its way. There's the sinker to start him out, missing down and away for ball 1. Hicks stands 6'2" and throws from the right side. He's in his 3rd season as a major league player. The 1-0 home. Well, they'll run this one in on him, and he can't connect, so he finds himself down 1-2 now. Now action in the bullpen as their closer starts to get loose out there. The 1-2 will be a base hit into center field. And another base hit for him now. 3 for 3 in this one. So it's a leadoff base hit, and it makes for a good start to the inning for Cincinnati.
You can't ask for anything more than getting a leadoff man on right there. It brings the go-ahead run to the plate. He's in position to do some damage. It'd be interesting to see how the manager plays this one.
Time called here, as with the potential tying run aboard, they'll make the move to get a little more speed out there. Into the box now, Wilson Contreras, as he takes a cold strike at the knees. It's 0-1. He could really use a knock here. 0 for 3 in the game so far. Comes set with the 0-1. And he fouls this one off. And another foul ball. Swung on and missed. He didn't even come close to contact on a ball way out of the zone. 1 out. Tight game here. 4-3 our score as we take the opportunity to compare the performances turned in by the 2 starters. So 1 away here in the Reds' half of the 8th. And up next will be Ramon Laureano. Quick check on that tying run at first. And he'll get back in safely. Just a dive, but he's back in easily. First pitch coming. Here it is.
That's a ball. Count 1-0.
Both teams with 8 hits in this one. And a sinker dips too low there. Into the dirt, in fact.
Clearly working the bottom of the zone, trying to get a ground ball for a double play.
throw over to the bag, but the runner's back easily. Now the 2-0 home. Outside, 3-0 now.
3-0 the count.
And he'll just lay this one in there. 3-1.
Whew, that was some gas. Triple digits on the radar gun.
4-3 our score here as we play the 8th. And he missed with it. Ball 4. So that means now the potential tying run will move into scoring position at second.
Boy, oh boy, that's a tough one for the pitcher. He's definitely wondering where the heck was that pitch. I think he called it high, but our strike zone says otherwise.
Wilson Ramos will come on to pinch hit here in a big spot.
Number 41, Wilson Ramos.
Good pitch there. Had him a little out in front. Oh, he looked like a caveman swinging a club on that one. It's 0-2 now.
In a big spot like this, you have to be looking for something you can handle. That pitch bunched him up completely, so I think he's trying to do a little bit too much right now.
Ready now. 2-strike pitch on its way. 1 out with the possible tying and go-ahead runs on base here. Did a good job to shorten up and protect the plate, and he'll have another shot at it here. The next 1-2 pitch. Yanked the slider across that time, laid off for a ball.
This is a fun guy to watch when he's up there. Really battles. Doesn't take any pitches off. He's a grinder. Always seems to make it difficult on the opposing pitcher.
He did well to get a piece that time, and it'll stay 2-2. 1 out with the possible tying and go-ahead runs on base here. And that misses there, so he runs the count full now.
For the guy on the mound, this is one of those innings where nothing comes easy. He's thrown a bunch of pitches, and this AB hasn't been any different. Definitely laboring at the moment.
Here's the payoff pitch. And he misses ball 4. So now that potential tying run scoots up 90 feet to third base.
Well, he battled to get it to a 3-2 count, but that pitch wasn't even close. Now he's got a man on with 1 out, so he's got to focus on trying to get the ground ball.
Andrew Miller is called upon to pitch, really needing that double play ball. Bases are loaded here with only 1 man out.
Miller.
Jorge Polanco will be the first to meet him here, and he'll do so in an enviable situation indeed. Bases loaded and only 1 out now. Has a look, now the pitch. Ball 1.
Obviously a huge situation in the game here, but at the plate he's got to keep it simple. He can't try to do too much just because the bases are juiced. At the very least, just find a way to get that tying run home from third.
And now everybody's running. And a late squeeze attempt, and it looks like it's going to work. So they get the out at first, but the run will score on the suicide squeeze. In now for the Reds, Joey Votto. His day at the plate hasn't amounted to much, 0 for 4, but this is a great opportunity to make amends.
Well, when your team really needs you, like they need it right here, you have to be able to put your personal struggles out of your mind. Right now is all that matters.
He comes set. Here's the 0-0 pitch. Fastball just misses. That's ball 1.
There are a couple of points in every game that could decide winning or losing. This is one of those critical spots. Time to make some great pitches.
Runners at second and third with 2 gone. On the ground up the middle. And he has delivered one of the biggest at-bats of the afternoon as he cashes in with a base hit. And they're not going to get him as he's in there to score.
Well, that's a huge base hit right there, Dewar. We're getting late into this one, and that gives them the lead by 2.
Yeah, that could be a backbreaker right there. We'll see how this one ends up, but nice job to get that knock right there to drive in a pair.
Nick Castellanos now as he lays off a fastball too low for ball 1. Miller, a native Floridian. His contract is set to expire at the end of this season, so he may end up hitting the market this winter.
Hey, this guy has been an absolute solid player his entire big league career, and I expect him to have a ton of suitors come this offseason.
Off the outside that time as the breaking ball can't catch the zone.
You'd never want to fall behind as a pitcher, but doing it to a guy like this is even worse. He's got to bear down and execute for the rest of this at-bat, starting right now.
Slapped hard the opposite way. Oh, and he misses it. And that runner will go no further than second as there are 2 aboard now.
The batter.
Hey, guys, right there. You look for weaknesses. Can a guy come in? Can he command in? Obviously not the case in this situation. He went to the well outside half 3 times, and eventually the batter made a nice adjustment.
So now to the plate, Mike Moustakas. As the first pitch misses to him, it's ball 1. 0 for 2 from him so far in this one. The 1-0. Popped him up. Molina is under it. And that's the 3rd out. So they pick up 3 runs on 3 hits, no errors, and 2 left. 9th inning coming up. It's the Reds 6 and the Cardinals 4. Nick Senzel will stay in the game, taking over in right and batting number 9.
Now playing right field, number 15.
Jose Leclerc comes on from the pen, hoping to finish this one off here in the top of the 9th.
Number 25, Jose Leclerc.
Kicking off the top of the 9th, Brad Miller, and they'll need him to get something going here.
Looking for base runners here as they're down 2 playing on the road. Not an easy thing to do, trying to score runs or bunch hits together off of a closer.
And we kick off the 9th inning with a swinging strike here, 0-1.
When I broke into the league, not many guys were throwing that elevated fastball with that much velocity on it. The game has changed.
Tries to shave the corner with that pitch, but it's 1-1. Takes a look at a changeup there, and it's a ball and 2 strikes now.
Great job on those last 2 pitches of varying speeds. Gave him a hard fastball, and then he locked him up with a changeup.
The 1-2 pitch.
I got to count 2-2.
Hard hit ball towards the hole. Reined in. And the throw on to first will take care of him. So he's thrown out by the only man standing on the left side of the infield. 1 away. Colton Wong will stand in. He went down on strikes last time up.
Yeah, he's got to put that one behind him, especially with runners in scoring position. Those punch outs will stick with you a little longer.
He's set and fouled away. He's set. Here comes the 1-1. Change up just off the black, and it's 2-1. grounder down the line at third. But this will be a foul ball as that evens things at 2-2. Bases are empty, one man out. Fastball didn't miss by much, and it's a full count now, 3-2. Harrison Bader is on deck. And a changeup couldn't get him to bite, and it's ball 4.
The right fielder, number 48, Harrison.
And that'll bring up the former top prospect, Harrison Bader. Here's the first pitch to him. Well below the knees, laid off on the changeup there.
Hey, he threw that pitch with a purpose to get a double play. Good job to let it go by, though, as a hitter.
Now the 1-0 is a fastball taken high for a ball. Never tempted to swing at that ball down low. It's ball 3. Paul Goldschmidt, who represents the possible go-ahead run here, waits in the on-deck circle. A 3-0. And he misses again. Ball 4. And that's back-to-back guys now that have reached base via the base on ball.
The closer is supposed to slam the door on his opponent, but he left the door wide open with a walk there. We'll see if they can capitalize on it.
So it's a tight spot here. First and second, one man out, and that'll bring up the big bat of Paul Goldschmidt. He's set. Here it comes.
Hey, great job pounding the zone. Strike one. When you got a great hitter in the box, you got to get ahead. Count leverage is a must.
Runners are at first and second with one away. Fouled off. Now a softly hit ball down the line to third. A diving try, but he can't haul it in. It's through for a base hit. And the run is in to score from second.
Hey, with that base hit right there, that's his third run batted into the game.
Yeah, he's the reason, Dan, they're even in this one to begin with. He's kept his team together with a great approach, finding his third RBI of the day.
Stepping in now, Jairo Munoz. As he'll take a look at a pitch too low, it's ball 1.
Hey, this isn't going to be an easy save. These guys are making him work for this one.
Swing and a fly ball, but shallow. And that's not going to do it. Senzel is in now to put it away, and that'll keep the runner from tagging.
Now batting, the shortstop, Paul DeYoung.
So striding in, Paul DeYoung, as he's got a chance to tie this ball game up with that equalizing run just 90 feet away at third. Looking to minimize the damage here. Well out in front of the breaking ball there for a strike.
He struggled quite a bit at the plate in this one, so until he shows he can put a good swing on the ball, I don't think they're going to give him anything straight that he can handle.
And he falls behind 0-2. And now a crowd reported at over 28,000 rise to their feet. And on 0-2, he misses with a fastball.
Big spot right here. That's a great pitch to try and see if you could get him to fish outside the zone. He's still in the driver's seat right now, and I'd expect something else to miss off the plate.
Cardinals down to their final strike here. And he struck him out, and the ball game is over as they get the possible tying run over to third, but can't get him across.
Wow, that's one of the best finishes we've been part of in a while. 2 outs, tying run at third, the go-ahead run at first, but they can't find a way to get him home. Tough way to lose, but a great way to win a game.
A 1-run game, 6-5 the final today. Cincinnati came through late, taking the lead in the 8th to secure the victory. Michael Lorenzen claims the win out of the pen, his first. Jose Leclerc hammers down the save, his first of the year. So that just about does it for Mark DeRosa, Dan Plesac, Heidi Watney, and our entire crew. I'm Matt Vasgersian. You've been watching MLB The Show. For more, make your way over to theshownation.com.
The final line score for our ball game this afternoon for the victorious Cincinnati Reds. 6 runs, 10 hits, no errors. They left 10 men on base. For St. Louis, 5 runs.